some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Today, two teams hailing from the AFC, between our visitors and our home team. On the visitors' sideline, a look at their head coach. These guys just about set to go in this one. And on the home sideline, here is their head coach. These guys more than motivated for this contest. We're ready to take the field here at home. Welcome in, everybody. Kate Scott alongside Brock Heward, and I know all of us are ready for this new season to begin. And we're off on EA Sports. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So here's their offense, taking over for the first time here. And bringing them out to former #1 overall pick out of Clemson in 2021, Trevor Lawrence.
It's the dawn of a new season, Kate, with all the promise in the world ahead of he and his squad. And this is where all that off-season planning, the reps in camp, the sweat, the blood, the tears come into play. And you really don't want to stumble out the gate. You want to be the horse who jumps to the front right away and let everybody try to chase you down.
Complete to number 7, Brian Thomas Jr.
First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And his defense is firing to begin the season, huh? Great play to get him behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
So they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and that'll bring up second down. Out of the gun, Lawrence. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And they finally drag him down, but not until after a very nice return.
I know he started the play as a defender. Gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
So first and 10 now from the 30. Come out throwing. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone.
Out of bounds at the 22-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up second.
They're going play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the sack forces a now tougher third down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Throw here, 3rd down. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
They may not have been the first defense to hit the field today, but certainly they wasted no time making their presence felt. A couple sacks in just the first few plays here, and they'll add more to it if this offense doesn't start to figure out their protection.
So here's Harrison Mevis, ready for the field goal try. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. It's no good. It had the leg, but his aim wide right. And we continue to await our opening score of this ball game.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
So here comes this offense for its second series of the game. And as they take the field, Brock, they got to be thankful that interception didn't cost them. Still scoreless here.
I like how you say they. I think the quarterback in particular
Yep.
right, loves a chance to have in golf a breakfast ball or a mulligan. Another opportunity to flush that first drive away.
First down play, nets them 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
It's a game
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. It really creates an indecision now defensively.
And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
41-yard line.
They send him left out of the slot. On 1st down, it's Gibbs. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
DK motioning right. Lawrence throwing here. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And then brings up 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd down and 12 yards to go.
3rd and long for him here. Throw right side, caught by Thomas. He does it, touchdown! These guys go up 6-0 here in the 1st. Brian Thomas Jr. and the touchdown! So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Their offense headed back out for its 2nd drive of the contest. And they are really starting the season off with a banger of a contest here, Brock. A chance to measure up against a division rival, and this win could be an important one to have in hand in just a few months. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll go play action. And it's going to be an incomplete pass. Rare chance for him to throw it, but things don't work out. It's 3rd down now.
It's 3rd down.
Opening carry for Devon Achane. Stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
That's good for a 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
I love that call on 3rd down because it just gives you options. The best 3rd down teams are teams that do just that. Right? They give you options. You don't let the defense dictate to you. You look at what they're giving you, and you take advantage of it.
And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Now here he goes. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
And the 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Here's a design run. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
Well, not what you like to see. Still just in the opening quarter of the season, And they have an injured player out there. Let's hope it's nothing major as he gets looked at. 3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? To the air on 3rd and long. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And now they're staring at 4th and long. He's already attempted one this quarter, and now they're going to bring him on again. It's a 38-yarder from the left hash. Nevis able to knock it through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
So he makes up for his earlier miss in the game. He knocks that one right through. And it's important for him to move past that early miss, Kate, because you never know if he's going to be needed for a big moment when we get to the 4th.
Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Now this offense getting set to work here. And all that's needed here, Brock, is some repeat execution from that last series. Of course, I'd expect the defense has made some adjustments after giving up that touchdown.
And that is the beauty of this game we love so much. Those back and forth adjustments on the sidelines. And can this offense do what it did a drive ago? And that is stay one play ahead of their defensive foes.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 25-yard line.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Short throw, tipped. Oh, but he's still got it. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 35.
Lawrence now off the play action. Comes for big yards on the right side. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll go right side with Gibbs. Still has some space inside the 35. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. We're through one quarter of this opening weekend of football. 7-3 is our score. Back with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Welcome back. We're all set to start the second. Offense already out to resume its drive. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
And in motion, headed right. Lawrence working from the gun. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And he picks up about 6 on the play. Stopped though right near the marker. Didn't get it. 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and
Lawrence here running a sneak. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up.
You know what? It's a pretty doggone impressive feat of strength to hold the line against a sneak, even when you know it's coming.
Smith able to put it through. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset. They couldn't finish the drive with the touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
Has this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Here comes their offense out again. And they take over down 10-3 following that score. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. They'll start this series with the lateral goes haywire. Live ball. And they scoop it up. Time to push for the line. They did him a solid by recovering that, but not helping them with the yards lost afterwards as this play finally comes to an end.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down the distance.
The give here on 2nd. Hurries this across the 25. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And this is across midfield and into enemy territory.
Kate. You can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
And he won't get beyond the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defense. Second down coming up.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
They'll run now on second down. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10.
And it's 3rd down.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Ooh, the rush is too much here. Down he goes. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But of course we know, it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
They go to punt on 4th down, and out heads Tommy Townsend. Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one. Headed for the sideline. So this one carries all the way to the sideline and out. No chance to make a play on that, and they'll take over at the 16-yard line. The home team, St. Brian Thomas Jr. ready for another drive on offense. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. And unless the coverage adjusts to slow him down, Brock, he's going to be busy and a productive target for them throughout the rest of this contest. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
A gain of 2. Brings up second.
Motioning left is Thomas. This is Gibbs on second down. He finds just enough daylight for a 5-yard gain. It's 3rd down. After that play, we see some concern from their guys on the field. And now we know why. One of their best players was hurt on the play and is getting worked on. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. He'll work against the blitz. That's caught for the first. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. A gain of 15 there. And that gives him a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and
Mission man is the tight end. He's going left.
49-yard line.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. Shoots away from one. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
A gain of 9 yards. And a 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Another one for Gibbs. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Stopped by Cedric Gray.
Taken down at the 41. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now it's Lawrence. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
9 yards to go.
Air it out on 3rd. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're staring at a 4th down now after that sack.
Terrific zone coverage. Wallpaper sideline to sideline. QB's got 2 options. Wait for a hole to open or tuck it to run. He chose the former, but the pass rush showed up before any throwing lane did.
Defense calls a timeout, so that's their 1st. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. Now it'll be a punt on 4th down with Logan Cook out to boot it. And this is going to be his 1st punt of the new season. And that kick will get out of bounds without a return. Looks to be a little shy of reaching the 20. The offense headed back to the field. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's going to bring up first down. Throwing from the gun. Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. Second down coming up.
It's now 2nd and 10.
They're going to try and throw it here. Finds him over the middle. And he has it right near midfield here. It's like about a yard short. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 15. Result is a first down.
He's going to throw it again. Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. No one's around him. He's got space. And he's going to go in for the touchdown. He brings it back on the pick six. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, and the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers. And he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. A costly unforced error, and they get flagged for roughing the kicker. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Okay, well that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. All set to go now from the 35. Back to the air following that pick six. Did not like what he was seeing, Brock, so he's just going to roll this one away.
You know, Kate, that was one of those situations where you hear a quarterback having a clock, right? You know, and he had enough time in the pocket, but then it was like, okay, time is running out, and I got to do something. He did not force a throw and risk a pick. Instead, he just got rid of it and cut his losses.
Hits his running back. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. Working quickly here.
That's good for a first down.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. They cross the 40 on a nice run. And finally stopped at the 34. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Gain of 21 yards. Results in a first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Now looking to throw. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And he adds some yards to the pick before they bring him down. That deficit, and that's nothing, Brock. They are right in this game, but they'll make it final if they keep hurting their cause with these interceptions.
Play smart, not scary. That's a mantra that the Colts and Tom Moore and Peyton play smart football, not scared to make a mistake. And right now, he is just making way too many mistakes.
This offense getting all set for this series. And we're a shade away from 50 seconds to go in the second. That is enough time to put something together. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Lawrence looking to throw. Completed over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 2nd and 3 now. Out of the gun, Lawrence. Finds him on the slant. And he's out of bounds. Looks like right at the midfield stripe.
First First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Lawrence with it on first. Caught quickly on the slant. And they make the tackle at the 38. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Off the play action, it's Lawrence. Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. And he goes out of bounds as everyone turns to hear from our referee. So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up. Throwing again, here's Lawrence. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Now the offense is going to take its third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Offense to the line, second down. Again, it's Lawrence to throw. It is caught left side. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
A 1-yard pickup brings up third and...
Here he goes, third and long. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down.
It's fourth down. Logan Cook in punt formation.
So a two-score game here at the break. Some work to be done as we get ready for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Scott Hansen. Scott?
All right, Kate, thanks very much. The show you love to love, back for another year. A busy week 1 of football. Let's get into it. Our look around the NFL starts now. We begin at Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. The Raiders at home for an AFC West tilt against Kansas City. And this is Ashton Genty. He's going to take this one in, 11 yards on the touchdown run. The Raiders wind up winning this one in front of the home crowd to begin the new season. From there, why don't we go out to the space city of Houston, looking in on the Texans as they host the Baltimore Ravens. And it's C.J. Stroud, one of his 2 touchdown passes here in the first half. This one's gone to halftime, and it's the Texans trying to win the home opener. They have the lead at halftime. Time for a look here at the rest of the games going on and what's to come here in week 1 of the new NFL season. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward as we send you back out to the broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
See what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. He fields it from the 8. He stopped on the run back at the 27. So their offense will have it first to begin quarter number 3. That passing game they went to in the first half, it's going to need to be firing to start this second half too as they chase this lead. Second half begins with a run by Achane. Escapes the defender. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
That's good for a first down. A gain of 21 yards. And a first down.
I love these inside runs. Don't get away from them. You never know. You think it's going to be a short little gain, and then boom, get the right blocking, a possessed running back, and you get some serious yards on the table.
Gets it to him on the screen. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
Brings up second and 2 at the 45-yard line.
Design quarterback run here. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that means first down. Throwing off the play fake. Finds his back. Achane. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. They're signaling for a stoppage here, and yep, there's a player injured after that snap. Not what they wanted to see in week 1 as their medical staff heads out to check on him. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Trying to throw this from the gun. That pass is caught by Wan'Dale Robinson. And he is in. Touchdown. These guys cut into the lead coming out of halftime. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Harrison Mevis on to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And these guys chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
17. Visitors 10.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Returning it from the 4. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. The home teams and Jahmyr Gibbs back out on offense. That lead already smaller than it was at the break, Brock, and they're going to face a little pressure now on this opening series. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Lawrence now off the play action. That one's complete, right side. He takes this up to the 34-yard line. That's a gain of 4 on the play.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6. At the 30.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. It's complete. Kyle Williams. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Complete to Kyle
On play
Williams.
action now. Lawrence. Complete over the middle. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. He picks up 15 on the play. And that gives him the first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So 2nd down coming up. Back to the air, Lawrence. Pass complete to Gibbs. And this one does not go far.
Complete to Jahmyr Gibbs. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd.
Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. They got the job done there last time out. Still trailing by a lot, though, so they're going to need a repeat of that touchdown here. On 1st down, they're going to start out with Achane. Through the 2nd level at the 40. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. And that is a touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Mevis now for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And his guys cut it to a field goal game.
Visitors 17.
Volley set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25. The home teams and Trevor Lawrence set to take over on offense once again. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. Has him on the quick hitter. This one up to about the 27-yard line. Travis Hunter making that play.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6. At the 27.
Lawrence working from the gun. Hits him on the out route. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel it in. Offense is set. 1st and 10.
Complete to Chipray DK. 1st and 10.
In off to Gibbs from the gun. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. So they're left facing 3rd and long. 3rd and long for him here. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The visitors and running back Devon Achane getting back to work. And they'd love a repeat of their last drive, wouldn't they? Their first play was their only play as they ran it in for 6. They'll start the drive with Achane. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Takes the handoff, now to throw. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. And they hit big there on that 2nd down. Let's see if this play holds up or not, though. We've got a penalty flag down. Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no. Man's got to come back. They'll run here following the penalty. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Josh Hines Allen, that time to hold him down. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Pass play coming here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you
caught at the 20-yard line. And he has it into the red zone as he reaches that 20-yard line.
Complete to Devon Achane. A gain of 42 yards on the play. Result is a 1st down.
look at the touch he put on that throw down the field. That was a masterpiece. And he was the artist behind it, laying it in the perfect spot to create the big play.
On 1st down, they'll run. And that run good for a handful as it brings up 2nd down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Second down carry for A.J. And he stopped, give him about 7 on the play, and give his offense a 1st and goal.
A 7-yard gain. That's good for a first down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Zone read, they hand it to A-Chain. And he's brought down, and a penalty flag out on the play as well.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
So they catch the illegal block in the back, Brock, and that's rare that we see the clipping call. It's a dangerous play. It's rightfully going to back up this offense. Goal to go. They're passing. Brought in. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's just a field goal game right now. Still a lot that can happen. Another snap from the 8 here. It's 2nd and goal. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
This defense has been doing it all, not just with the takeaways, but the pressure and what that does and how hard it is to play the quarterback position when you're taking a beating like this.
Third down from the gun. And he's got his man. Touchdown. How quickly things can change, partner. The pain from being taken down that prior play. Yeah, I imagine that's gone and forgotten now, and it's been replaced by the adrenaline from finding the end zone there.
Yeah, that defense could have certainly used the pass rush from the previous play because that quarterback had plenty of time to scan the field and make a throw. He gets an immediate measure of revenge for that sack.
Now a try to go up by 4, put it out of the range of a field goal. Right down the middle, it's good. And these guys take a 4-point lead.
Visitors 24, our home team 20.
Mevis ready to send this one away. Here's a return from the 7. Finds some space, he's past the 30. Nice effort here, they're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. This offense ready to get going again now. And this pressure has been playing volleyball in this 4th quarter, partner. That touchdown just served it over their way. Now they need a touchdown to return serve, put it back on the other sideline.
Yeah, I like what you did there. And I'll keep the analogy going. We're in the final set, and it almost feels now like a must-score drive.
Finds him over the middle. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And that's good for a new set of downs. 1st and 10 now from the 46.
At the 46-yard line.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. 2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Back to throw, here's Lawrence. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. Throw here, 3rd down. He's not going to be able to escape, and down he goes. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down.
Even from the booth, Kate, I could hear it. I could hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasted no time in getting that sack.
Their punter making his way out now. Logan Cook, the one to kick it away. And a fair catch made here at the 17. The visitors send running back Devon Achane getting back to work. And those legs must be tired, but he ain't stopping, Brock. Not with the type of game that he's been having for himself on the ground. First call here coming from the shotgun. This play's a design run. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
QB runs can be some of the most difficult plays for these defenses, but not for the defense right there. Did their homework, and they get an A+ for how they defended that play.
Throwing from the gun here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. They connect on the deep shot. And this is across midfield and into enemy territory.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. First down, he takes the snap. Short pass brought in. Big man chewing up the yards. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
That one right down the middle. And his guys drive their lead to 11. Mevis ready to send this one away. Starting from the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The offense getting set to go. And they just saw that lead stretched out to a 2-score margin now. Really makes this a must-score series late.
And Kate, you know I believe this. You can never play this game in a state of desperation, but a state of urgency has got to be at sky high right now.
They've got first down here from the 36. Again, left side for Gibbs. Continuing to move past the 45. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. Oh, just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10. Lawrence looking to throw. Finds his man over the middle. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4. At the 40.
Lawrence to throw it. That's Thomas. He's got it. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. To the line and set. Here we go. First down.
That's another first down.
Rolling back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he gets this one down inside the 30. That's a gain of 5.
He's tackled at the
A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Completed over the middle. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
That's good.
Offense in the hurry-up here.
First and 10 at the
On first and 10, here's Lawrence. He's got Thomas on the slant. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Second and manageable. He's throwing. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Whistles after that play for an unfortunate sight. A player hurt in the first game of the season. Training staff out to work on him. Coming to the line for their 9th play of the drive. This is 3rd and 3. Again, it's Lawrence to throw. Screen here for Gibbs. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal. After that play, we see some concern from their guys on the field. And now we know why. One of their best players was hurt on the play and is getting worked on. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Throwing again. Here's Lawrence. Touchdown. These guys now within 1 score in the 4th. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. You sure do.
Ooh, trying the drop here. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails. So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Has this at the 6. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The visitors send running back Devon Achane getting back to work. And after that touchdown, cut their lead back to 1 score, Brock. A response in order as they take over. Give to Achane on the option. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about.
Offense.
All right, this is a little bit odd. I think in most spots we'd expect to see them decline the call, take the lost yards and down.
All I can think of here is they've got some extreme confidence, maybe hubris in their defense to make a similar type of play, but just tack on even more negative yards lost.
The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Dropping back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Timeout taken by the defense. They're 2nd. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. He'll throw it. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And now it's 5 sacks for them in this one. Man, this defense is eating. Latest brings up 4th down.
Kate, the game wasn't on the line with that series, but don't tell the defense because they brought the urgency and juice like it was. Getting the sack, setting up 4th down, well, it picks everybody up on that sideline. And now their offense gets a chance in a 1-score game.
He's brought down before the return gets far. The home team send Brian Thomas Jr. ready for another drive on offense. And he has kept his pace up in the 2nd half. His quarterback more than happy to keep throwing it his way, considering what he's been able to do with his looks all game. He'll look to throw it. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Running with Achane here out of the gun. He will have the 1st down there. And they can start to celebrate now. That's going to lock up this victory for him. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the 1st. Drawing up the design keeper. So So something to be proud of, Brock, as they come away with the win. And this isn't just any 1-0 start for them. They pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. What a game for our winners as we say thanks for watching and have a great rest of your day.